Well, hey family, this is Darlene stopping by like really quick. It's gonna be real quick. I am working on some new beads, right? But I use a certain varnish. It's not a bad varnish. It's not a bad varnish at all. It does give a nice little gloss to it. However, I want a different varnish. I want something that gives it more of a glossy type finish. No smell, no discoloration. So a couple people have recommended a product that's a varnish, a sealant. So I did use that, but what happened is the bead came out looking brownish, like it literally changes the colors. Not changes the colors, but it's like it's a brown film on it, and then it has a smell. So I don't want a smell. I don't want my colors changing. I don't want anything. I only want like a really pretty varnish on the beads that give it a nice pretty gloss. So you could see how these beads look, right? And if I had like a really pretty that almost makes them look like glass, that's what I'm looking for. So if you know of a varnish, let me know. Put it in the comment section for me. And then emails. I answered about 40 emails this morning regarding the digital magazine. Um, four people, I want to say four designers have already been selected to be added to September's edition. In addition to that, there are people, that's why I say you got to get on, while the getting is getting good. Because at some point, my goal is to have designers that are really serious about what they're doing, and they will be the primary designers that are featured in every single month of the magazine if that's what they want to do. Now, anybody else, if there's room, they will be able to get into the magazine. And the reason why I say that is because the email, people that are joining the email list, okay, y'all gonna stop playing with me. Some very important people, okay? So when I say I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'm doing what I'm doing with the primary goal in mind for Jewelry by BDK. So I am doing what I'm doing for Jewelry by BDK. However, anybody else that's up for the challenge, that's up for the ride, that's up for the work, I'm putting that out there right now at this very moment. And there's a couple of you guys, because a couple of you sent me emails. Oh, and that's another thing too. When you join the email list, you only have to join it one time. You don't have to like keep joining it. Only join one time. So I can see that a couple people have joined like 2 times, 3 times and stuff. You only have to join like one time. And then we join one time, you will receive every email that I sent out. Okay, so that's that. Also, a couple of emails were asking me about, because I need clarity. It's like you were saying something about, I don't know if you want to join the email list or if you want to be featured in the magazine. So I wasn't really clear about what you were asking me. So when you email me, just kind of be clear. You could even put it in a subject line. A lot of people are putting in a subject line, digital magazine opportunity or interest is what they're putting in the subject line, just so I know, because so many emails come through, just so I'll know. So put in there digital interest, digital magazine, and the subject line. And then that way I know that you're interested in being featured in the magazine. So that's the whole objective. I want a certain amount of designers that are going to be in the magazine every single month. Like you literally are a placemat. Like every single month, you are in there. Your designs are in there. If you want your picture in there every single month, you are welcome to have your picture in there every single month. Every single month, you really don't have to have a bio. What I will do though is I'll put like a little snippet of information about you and then your website. So the feature is more your product, more your collection. And if you want to be every month, you are welcome to do that, like every month. You'll be invoiced if that's what you want to do, being it every single month, you'll be invoiced for the month. You'll be featured in the next magazine, and we'll just keep it going. I just happen to believe that consistency and repetitiveness gets you what you want. So you can't put something out one time and then expect a windfall from it. That's not how things work. And if you watch commercials or anything, my niece was telling me about a show on Hulu, gave me a little password and everything, right? Because y'all know I don't do all that. So I went on there. She was telling me about a show called Kindred. So she said, well, I want you to, Auntie Betty, while you doing this, I want you to, watch it and da-da-da, while you working and whatever, right? I said, okay, well, send me everything. So I logged in and I was trying to watch it, but it's like, it's so many commercials. And it's the same commercials back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Repetitive, repetitive, repetitive. And then what happens is that subconsciously locks in your mind. So if you ever do need a certain product, the first thing you're going to think about is, oh, I remember seeing 123 on 123. That's why there has to be a repetitiveness. And I think they say that it takes 5 times, before somebody really is aware of something. So commercials, like everything, a product, back to back to back. Why do they keep showing it like that? Well, they keep showing it like that because they want it to be locked in your memory. They want it to be locked in your subconscious. And that's like anything, just got to stay out there. You got to stay out there. Got to stay out there. Got to stay out there. So if you're wanting to be one of the ones that's featured in the magazine every single month, just email me and put interest. You can put digital magazine every month. And then that way I'll know, and that I can go in and those emails will take priority over everything else. So I'll do that. And then what I'll do is I'll send out, what is that I have? The photo release form. So the photo release form allows me, Darlene or Jewelry by BDK, to utilize your images in the digital magazine on any platform, and it specifies that. And it's clearly and solely for the reason of promoting. And it also specifies that Darlene Knight nor Jewelry by BDK promises any type of success for anything. It is simply for promotion. And that's basically what it is in an effort or pursuit to assist with brand awareness. So there is no promises. I would never make people promises. I don't even make myself promises like that outside of something that I know that I absolutely positively can do. So I would never promise anybody that. But what I can promise you is this. Darlene gonna do what Darlene gotta do. So if you're wanting your product and everything to be a part of what it is, that's going, then I'm saying, come on, let's do this. And I want regulars, like what is that I got? So, and then I'm getting emails already, and one thing leads to another. So I'm getting emails about different events and things that are coming up. So, and then that's what happened. It starts to spread like a wildfire. So in the last digital magazine, the one for August, in there, the lady has boho dresses. So who really knew about her dresses? I didn't know nothing about that woman's brand. I don't know nothing about that woman. I didn't know what her dress was, none of that type of stuff until I got something from her saying that she was interested in being in the digital magazine, right? And I'm like, oh, wow, that is like the coolest thing ever. So, okay, cool. So now she's in the magazine, and whoever looks at the magazine is now aware of her brand if you were not aware of it before. So it goes for the designers that are featured in the magazine. If you didn't know about them prior to, you know about them now. Even if you don't purchase their product, or even if like nothing, you are aware. And if you like the product, you can suggest the product to somebody else. Oh, you know what so-and-so has, and all the 1, 2, 3s, right? But anyway, what else was it? Emails. I answered all those emails back. I, sent you guys some people some tips, some little tips, and okay, here's a little to-do list, and all those type of things. So that's all there is. Ain't no more. But I need some varnish. I need some really good varnish. Does not have a smell. Will not change the colors of my beads. That's all I need. I ain't asking for a whole lot. Help a sister out. All right, family. We'll talk.